Hey, hello everyone. It's Marsha Baker, and I am here with you on day 19. Can you believe it is day 19 already? Oh my gosh, this has just flown by of the Sermon Sketchnote Boss Challenge. So hopefully you have been working, doing the exercises every day, and just really stretching those visual muscles that you probably haven't used in a long time. And I just feel like it's empowered a lot of you to just be bold and try new things. And hopefully, it is just really the whole process of why we're doing this is to help the learning process, to make our learning easier for us to retain more, recall it faster, and actually just the process of drawing helps us understand what we're hearing. So that's why we're doing this. And, it can apply to anything that we're learning, but we want to focus on our time with the Lord and go deeper with Him and have a better relationship, a better walk with Him. And for me, this tool totally works, and it works for a lot of people. So thank you so much for being on this journey with me this far. And I can't wait to see what you guys do today. So today is day 19. Bum, bum, bum. And so today we are not doing our little patterns anymore. We're moving on because we kind of need the whole page to, um, actually, I gave you a two-page spread to find an interesting article. So, find something interesting and be sure and use your hierarchy, your titles, your big titles, your medium subtitles, regular nice printing, so your eye can easily organize the information. So again, no stress, but pick something that, wow, I've always wanted to learn something about that, um, whatever speaks to you. So I'll show you what I did. So I'm going to show you a couple examples. So if you wanted to do a Bible verse, so this is just a really short Bible verse. So Matthew 25:40. So we did the sheep and the goats. So again, I kept things really simple. So, goats don't give anything. And then, as far as sheep, so, I strive to be a sheep. So here's some things that we did. We feed the homeless and, you know, um, cut some firewood, and we do a homeless breakfast on Saturdays sometimes. So anyway, so just lots of things we try and do. We just love on people. That's why we're here, right? Just loving on people. So, what can you do to love on somebody today? So anyway, so there's Bible verse. So I showed this to you in the Be the Light Bible Journaling Conference. So this is my, actually, Austin Kleon. It's a great book, Steal Like an Artist. And he has 10 points, but somehow I managed to only get 8 out of it. So, but did I go back and redo it? No, because, I got a ton out of this book. It was a great little book. So it's great for inspiration. So I've got my nice bullet points, which are easy to see. You can see all my images are so simple, 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 simple. A little ironing board there, no TV. So use your hands. There's the world. So keeping my stuff really simple. But when I look back at this, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember. So it's a great little book. Maybe buy it used on Amazon. Check it out from the library. If you want some inspiration, it's a great book. So anyway, so this is what I'm talking about. This is what I want you to do: is take the information, consolidate it down into simple bullet points, and uh, illustrate it when it makes sense, right? Or use your icons when it makes sense. So I guess here in this case, since we're talking about being creative, everything has an icon, but that's not a rule. So the icon police are not going to come arrest you if you have some bullet points that don't have any icons. It's going to be fine. So this is what I ended up doing today. So it is the desire of my heart to lose 100 pounds. Like, just like living life, and like all of a sudden, like, ooh, I don't really like where I am, like how I'm feeling, and I just really want to do something about it. And for me, intermittent fasting works really well. So I'm not here to like preach on intermittent fasting. It works for some people, it doesn't work for others. My son, he prefers to eat like every 2 hours. So that totally works. But for me, my body likes it when I just have a big meal and then I don't eat again for the next day. So it just works. And when I stay on it, I lose weight. I've lost about 20 pounds so far. But again, my husband can't do it. He's diabetic and he gets low and it's ugly. So, it's not for everybody. But I just decided to do this um, article because I also find that it really helps when I listen to podcasts or I read articles or I do something to give me more information to help me keep my head in the game, which is why I chose this topic today. Um, I follow a lady named Diane Farham, Pharman. She's on Facebook, and and one of her big sayings is hunger is where the magic happens. So, push through it, drink some water, um, and just push through. And, for me, it's easy. So, again, I'm not pushing intermittent fasting. I'm just saying this was really helpful for my goal to lose 100 pounds is to keep my head in the game by constantly giving myself some new information. So, this is why I sketch noted this topic. And this is how I came up with my sketch notes. So, big title, there's my source, and I've got my numbers. And then, like here, I didn't draw anything, although I did do a bigger little call out box there. But so I have some little images there and some little images there. So add icons as they make sense, not required. So can't wait to see what you do. And then we got day 20 tomorrow and then day 21. And we are, oh my gosh, this challenge will be done. But wait, we're not done. So I hope you don't leave me. Hope you stay with the group because every week I'm going to post challenges. So Tuesday next week, I'm working on a Thanksgiving challenge. So I'll probably have videos next Tuesday and Wednesday. So Tuesday to introduce the first project. And then Wednesday, I'm going to, I'm going to use a project from Visual Faith Ministries. I'm going to take a project there, and then on Tuesday, and then Wednesday, I'm going to show you some ways that we're going to sketch note that. So, anyway, all right. So I can't wait to see what you do in the Facebook group or send me emails. And you guys have an awesome, awesome day. You are totally blessing my life, and I will see you tomorrow.